Christian Concern stood with hundreds of campaigners outside Parliament today to make their voices heard in saying no to assisted suicide while MPs debated this controversial bill. A number of groups were represented at the rally, including disability rights campaigners, Not Dead Yet UK and Distant Voices, and members of the Care Not Killing Alliance.
Well, today at Parliament we've got a protest against the assisted dying bill from the Labour MP Rob Marris to allow assisted suicide for mentally competent adults with 6 months or less to live. And behind me is the demonstration, a joint demo from Not Dead Yet UK representing many disability rights groups, and also the Care Not Killing Alliance representing over 40 organisations who are out here in force today to let their views be known to MPs who are about to vote and are currently debating this issue.
And Christian Legal Centre client Dr. Richard Scott explained why he'd come out today to oppose this bill.
Because I want to support Christian Concern, amongst others, in attempting to comprehensively defeat this bill by persuading MPs that it must be voted out. My greatest concern is that this will not only become law, but people who are vulnerable, the disabled, the elderly, the infirm, will feel it is almost their duty to do away with themselves or have somebody help them to do so in order to help their families, because now they're able to do so.
And these disability campaigners gave their response after MPs voted against the bill.
I feel that there will still be pressure from certain contingents of our society, but I feel that we need to be very clear on what the arguments are on both sides, and then for those who are opposed to come out in the virtual world, on social media, through the media, in the presence as well, and continue our fight against this, and to demonstrate why we should be looking at support and not a facilitation of death.
I really hope that David Cameron really says MPs don't vote for this again, because it would be really bad if we go and care again.
I feel that sense has prevailed, but I think Falconer and his buddy here will just keep going.
I'm very pleased that they voted against it, because I think that sends the right message to society, to vulnerable people, to people considering suicide, that it's not necessary to take that route.
And Dr. Peter Saunders also gave his response to today's outcome.
Well, we're delighted at this result. MPs have given a resounding rejection to this very dangerous bill from Rob Marris today. You cannot legalise assisted suicide for any group of people at all without placing vulnerable people under pressure to end their lives out of fear of being a burden to caregivers or family or relatives. MPs have underlined that again today for reasons of public safety. For the 11th time in 12 years, a British Parliament has rejected this dangerous legislation.